good night, sweetheart. Parting can be so much fun. Let you and I have another one before we can say good night. Good night, ladies, good night, fellows, good night, everyone. We've all had a lot of fun. Good
Welcome.
night, good night, good night.
How we doing? What
Fucking.
So what's good?
Cheers, brother.
You got a little Irish cough, a little cream? Let's go.
Dude, I'm sweating in
This is amazing, actually. Irish coffee, highly recommend now. I'm kind of a coffee junkie and an alcohol junkie, so by combining the two, it's the greatest thing I've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like Emily said, Ben used an entire handle of whiskey.
To power up
Yeah.
the Baileys. So this isn't just regular Baileys. We're infused.
I don't
with
know
the
what it
juice.
is. And it's been like fermenting, if that's even a thing.
No, you should just drink it every morning before work. Let's go.
Yeah, no. It's, yeah, that'll put some hair in your peaches for certain.
Yo, I'm big on the Christmas outfits, though, right now. Like, I could rock this the whole month. I'm kind of about it.
What did yours say?
Merry Christmas. And it's got Mike Tyson on it.
And did you buy this whole thing?
Yeah, I ordered these on Amazon. Shout out Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, he comes through in the clutch. However, the
100%.
debacle today at the USPS was a nightmare.
What occurred?
So you walk in.
Oh, you went to the physical store.
Of course.
Oh, that's smart.
It takes up an entire block in Orange. There's a whole block.
You went from West Orange to Orange. That's a recipe for success.
I went from AMA to Orange in full gi. So I walk in.
Let's go.
There's literally 10 windows. There's 10 windows. The left side is like passports and that stuff. So the guy goes, "Can I help you?" Like the greeter or whatever. I was like, "Yeah, I need to pick up a package." He's like, "Over that way." I look over. It's like the lights flickering. There's
And it's like next teller, please, for like 9 windows in a row.
the lines out the door actually. And I go, "It looks like there's more windows open here, man." And he starts laughing. I'm like, "It was worth a shot, right?" So, dude, I get there. This is the second time I've been there now. And they're like, "Yeah, it got sent back to the thing, to the company." So I literally called the company up. In 1 second, I'm talking to a live person. They're like, "Oh, yeah, it looks like it got sent back. All right, we'll rush deliver. It'll be there Tuesday." Here. So all that extra...
Now, why would it be at the facility? They tried to deliver it to you several times. You weren't home?
No, so normally it's not. Sometimes, I guess, when you buy a package, to like save costs on shipping, I'm guessing with the big companies, they'll use UPS to ship it to... they'll use UPS to ship it to a UPS, the local USPS.
The local regular mail post office.
Correct, and then they take it over. So I guess it like cuts costs for them logistically, but it... And I'm assuming...
Sounds like it's running smoothly.
I'm assuming most of the time it like doesn't get fucked up, but the one time that it did was like annoying. But it'll be here beforehand.
Legit.
So we got
What we
time.
like.
So why are
My
we wearing
brother-
these outfits?
My brother actually had that problem with this Indochino suit I got him. They were like, you have to be home for delivery, but only with like a 4-hour window.
Dude.
And with his work hours, he couldn't get it, so he had to like go to the distribution center, but the distribution center is only open from like
Of course.
9 to 3 o'clock.
I don't know
which
why
is less
people
than-
don't just do it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't care if you're delivering like gold bars, just leave it on the porch. Like, no one's gonna take it. Everything's on camera nowadays.
Dude, that's what on the phone today with the the UPS guy, totally separate from the other thing. The guy was launching packages at the house, grenade style, at the door. Emily's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Goes to the door. Our gnome thing that she just got's knocked over. My one package is like on the shrubs, and she's like, "Yo, you could have like broke my shit, man." And the guy just like waves off, and she calls me telling me this, and I'm not like having the best day at work. I'm like, I want times, everything. Call them up. She's like, yeah, we're really sorry. I was like, I just want to let you know, everything is, like, being recorded. I was like, you don't need me to tell you, like, customer service guy, that, like, there's neighborhood groups, Ring doorbells, the whole shit.
Was this like those plastic things they were throwing, or he's launching brown boxes? Like
the one thing was a
shop
plastic
putting
thing.
them through your house.
What was the other thing?
It was a giant box.
Giant box.
It's like one of my Christmas gifts.
So needless details though. Was he frisbeeing or shop putting?
I don't know. I heard a loud thud at the door. All the lights were off because I'm like generally sleeping around that time. All the lights were off, so I guess he assumed nobody was home. I heard a loud thud at the door. It, like, scared me. I looked outside. My, like, stuff is knocked over. The package is, like, halfway over the bushes, and Sean's package is, like, on the bushes. I was like, man, you could have broke my stuff. He was like, bye.
Dude,
I don't think they know. If it says fragile, they know, but they have no idea. It could be, like, something that, yeah.
He was like, the guy on the phone was like, are you looking for compensation?
Just
and in my head, I was like, okay. I can lie or tell the truth. If I lie, I'm going to get a pop tire on the way to work next week. So I was like, nah.
Oh, using your luck. That'll come up in a future podcast.
Yeah.
They're not ready for this yet.
No. So I just, like, complained. I was like that guy.
Yeah, I just got to let you know that I need to feel better about this.
And I told him, I was like, look, I've been in your shoes before. At my old job, I'm normally in your seat. I get it. I don't want anyone getting fired, whatever. Just, like, tell them, like, do better. I was like, they're going to fuck up your brand. The guy wanted to get off the phone so fast.
Yeah, it's high level shit right there. Yeah, they're going to screw up your brand. Just let them know to do better.
Those are Home Alone.
Oh, yeah, the pants.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I literally thought those were just like Christmas.
They're part of the Marv collection. Usually sells out pretty quick.
You had to have bought this.
Yeah, Amazon. Shipped. Delivered.
To get separate.
Separate shippers, 2 separate packages, but order
just for this.
Time. Just for this. However, I could use a new pair of these flannel pajamas, so they're stretchy, they're great. Only problem, no pockets.
Dude.
So for sleeping, probably what you would want. Why are you both laughing?
The first thing he said when he put that onesie on is, God, there are no pockets.
100%.
Furious.
Could be great for sleeping in terms of keys or other things where you actually leave the house in pajamas because you have no regard for other people, such as I. I have to carry my phone, wallet, and keys in my hand. It's not a good look.
I almost thought about putting on a fanny pack and wearing it. But there's like an ass thing on this.
Yeah.
So I can get
see
it kind of easily.
Onesies are good. Like, I get the idea. It's fun. It's cool. It's not for me. They're too hard to move in. I get overheated. Too high energy.
No one is about onesies when you're older than, like, 4.
I own several. I'm about onesies.
Right.
No, you're not. You,
what
like,
are you
have
wearing?
them
You're
for,
wearing
like,
it for, like, just the holiday.
This!
It's
I'm
like
wearing
fun.
it for this shit.
True.
You're not, like, wearing them regularly.
No, I wear them to be funny.
You wear a karate uniform out to go grocery shop?
Oh, my God. Dude, I pull up. I'm pulling into my neighborhood. My parents are pulling out, the both of them. This story has 2 parts. The first part you're going to laugh, the second part you're going to be like, all right, where's John? So I pull up, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And Lisa's like this, like, hey. Like, you know when you walk in the gym and your brother's like, hey, how are you? And you're like, hey, man, it's me. And he's like, oh, I don't have my glasses. I can't see. It's like, yeah. So like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And she's like, hi. I'm like, yo. She's like, oh, I thought you were just some Jewish man. Because the beard was like all like scruffed. She was like, all right, let's turn back. I'm like, where are you guys going? You guys are going to pick up Jack? They're like, no, we're going to go grab food.
Whoa.
I go, oh, where are you guys going?
That was straight whiskey I just chugged.
Guess where they went? In Boonton.
Where?
Your favorite spot.
McDonald's.
Across
the way.
They were like this. They both like caught hand in the cookie jar.
Yes.
Like, we're going to get McDonald's.
Fucking
I'm like, what are you guys doing? I was like,
I
the
love
fuck's the matter with
McDonald's. Look, it's not good, but when you want garbage, it's the best garbage.
Dude, but yeah,
Best
I shopped in the whatever that is, the Acme, in a full
belt.
No, this was Nogi, so it's tights, shorts.
I heard you came in with the full matching set, ordering away online across the country.
Dude, all the
get what you
way
needed.
from Missouri. Your brother goes, the moves are gonna just do it
Mizzou?
themselves.
What's the shipping like on that? I had to pick those up at the
No,
Oranges.
that's why I was like laughing. I was like, some guy in Missouri, I trusted, like I don't know him. I gave him money. He went to his local A&P, gave them a thing and said, here you go. And 5 days later, it's in my hand. I order from Vistaprint, UPS, USPS, disaster. But yeah, I got it. It looks pretty good. I really wish it was a small.
So we're talking about Sean hunting down a pair of long Under Armour pants, the matching top they discontinued. So he's been hunting across the country for anyone who bought it, and that was the same size that he could then purchase it off of and have it shipped. And his 3 to 6 month journey has finally ended in a successful acquisition. So
Dude, there's a lot of moving parts too. Shout out to Origin, Nicole, Frost. Those are all
shout out to
names.
Jocko.
Oh, dude, my guy.
It's
But yeah, I really, but it's a little
4 a.m. to get up.
it's a little bit big, but it's that or literally nothing. But I'm gonna keep an eye out for if a small pops up.
Respect.
I'll pay it again. But it is, dude. Oh yeah, you have their gi. Yeah, their stuff is the best.
I like that Rift key that's coming out.
So I showed it to Emily.
It's got
I go, Emily, look at this.
technology.
I go, Emily, this is the best gi on earth. She goes, cool. I go, don't buy it for me. Like I
What?
can't. Don't. I don't
Too
want
much?
it. Too much, dude. But it's also, I know it's that thick. It's that thick
Yeah,
material.
but anytime they have like technology and clothing like that, like it keeps you cool, not sweaty but warm. Fabric is like stretchy but doesn't rip.
Is that what it is?
I don't even know.
Well, the cut, you saw the seams in the back.
It looks great,
That makes it look.
but heavy, yeah, durable.
Yeah, I don't even know how you can like that. And I get it. It's like the other guy.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
You squeeze. Like I get
Like
that.
you can get
but
clothes that
you-
look good, but everyone wants the stretch jeans. Let's be real. It's all about the comfort.
I actually don't understand how that feels comfortable.
To each
Like
their
how
own.
you can move.
You'll never believe this. Everyone in the world doesn't have the same taste. It might shock you.
No.
That's why
for
there's
style,
options.
I get it, but it's like, okay, what would you rather use? A golf club from like the old days where it's a wooden one, or like the brand new, whatever, Titan 4000? It's like you're gonna take the new golf club every time. Why wouldn't you take the lighter gi to move around?
Some people like him.
Dude,
Can't tell you, brother.
the Carl moves.
But I can
were
tell you, I'm
great.
feeling this Irish coffee. Irish whiskey coffee.
Dude, that's a Ben.
Oh,
That's a Ben Einstein special, brother.
let's go. Shout out to Ben Einstein.
Yeah. Dude, but yeah, Classic was great. Ankle locks, which I got a few extra, like, little... You know when you get that little tidbit, you're like, okay. I got a few of those, and then another, like, good move off of it.
Yeah, there's nothing like catching some good submissions, breaking some legs.
Dude, Soccer Dave is literally the best. He's
Yeah.
the best guy.
I've gotten choked out a few times by him.
Dude. The best. He wears the ankle thing. So I like dove for. We're doing a class on ankle locks. He's a brown belt, and I'll
You
take
know
that
he's
out.
better at ankle locks than you, and
Yeah.
probably won't get ankle locked. However,
Correct. But it's like there, so I'm like, I'm not taking it. So as I'm about to fall, I see the thing. I go, "Yo, is this ankle okay?" He goes, "Yeah, go like this. Go for whatever. Like I'm gonna be okay." I'm like, okay. I like go for it. Doesn't work. Does the hand in defense from the other side, which I didn't even realize like is a thing.
Mhm.
Like you normally go like he's coming from the other side, calf slice the whole. He's like, oh, it was almost there. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Like let's just keep this going. And he literally like calf slicer, baseball bat choke. I did have him worried.
it's always
for
good
5
to be
seconds.
humbled by how many depths of levels there are to doing it.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
The thing about when you have 5 times as much experience as you have, you know, you're 2 years in, you get the 10.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you go with someone that's been there for 2 months, you're like, oh yeah, that was me. No experience, nothing. What the fuck's going on? That was the kid today. He was like, He's like, I'm all defense. I'm like, you have no stripes, bro. Like, that's what you're that.
Of course you are.
Yeah, like what? You're not gonna.
It's like there's probably not even much defense. You're pretty much just there.
Yeah, like that's it.
But what I did want to touch on is, are you excited for this Christmas Friendmas grab bag we're about to do in an hour?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. Can you lock that, please? So it doesn't like go. You've been here when that lock thing goes off.
Yes. Right? Very unnerving. I think it's someone actually coming in.
How long did it take me to get used to it?
You still hate it.
No, I still hate it.
So what is
but
that?
I'm not,
It
like,
automatically locks on its own after the door's been closed.
every
for a while?
if it's been unlocked for 4 minutes, it locks.
But that's because I'll
She'll go to work. She'll think she forgot to lock it, or she actually will forget to lock it. So this is like just peace of mind, which I get. The only issue is it's like Pavlov's dog. I hear that at like 10 o'clock as I'm walking up the stairs. I'm like, all right, everyone has to die now because someone's breaking into my house.
Yeah.
So like for the first month, every time it was like Gigi, I was like freaking out. But I didn't want it to go off.
I actually set up in my house. It's even though they're illegal, it's a booby trap. Someone opens the door, it's connected to a string. Right above it is a shotgun pointing down.
How was
just
that?
pulls the trigger.
Did the instructions for that come with those pants? Or?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got our Christmas party. We got our Christmas party, dude.
Yeah, so I'm hoping I get a good grab bag. So we do a $25 grab bag.
I thought it was $125.
You're sick.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Dude, that would have been great. I would have fucking hunted that.
Like the Michael Scott eye budget.
So it's a $25 gift. Everyone wraps it up. And you pick them. Everyone takes turns, but then I think there's some rules where like you can steal someone else's.
Is it a white elephant or Secret Santa?
White elephant. Secret
Santa
Santa
is just
you
you get-
know who you have ahead of time.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Well,
you can
actually,
only...
it's
No, it's a
not
white elephant.
either, because white elephant's really like a gag gift.
It's a white elephant with like... It's a white elephant rules with like, don't get like the...
White Elephant. Shout out to Kevin McGurl
Don't
and
get
his
hot.
Ham on the Plate gang, where they got the same guy a dartboard for their Secret Santa, I think, like 10 years in a row. They literally got, whoever got that guy, got him the same thing.
No.
It was either like one of those fake basketball hoops you put up on the wall with the mini ball. I think it was a dartboard.
So we all do a Secret Santa. I
So
pick
good.
Chase. All right, I'm getting him the basketball hoop this year. Emily picks Chase next year. She gets you the basketball.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And they
They
still
did
do
it like
it?
3 to 4 or 5 years in a row for him.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the white elephant. And there's how many people are going? M?
15 or
Around
20.
19, 20.
More than Friendsgiving?
Well, a couple of Joe's friends.
Is
I
Brittany
think are
going?
Yeah, Brittany's going. I don't remember if they said like Carsage was going.
No, he's not.
He was, though.
But it's like all the same people plus a couple of
That's a
Joe's friends.
letdown. Thought he was going.
Okay.
So,
So it's gonna be packed.
20. I mean, they have a big house.
Yeah, but I mean, there'll be a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, the last year is always like 13 now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I win.
I mean, there are losers during the white elephant.
Yeah.
When like Christine brings like the wear this bra, you can fill it up with wine. And it's like
Last year I got Harry Potter code names and nipple pasties from Christine.
oddly enough used both of those earlier today. No, I'm just kidding. Did we ever use the Harry Potter code names or no?
No, because you don't know it well enough to play with, May.
Yeah.
Like, you need to get through the rest of the movies. All you found out is that you're in Slytherin and then you stopped watching the movies.
Do you watch? Are we a Harry Potter guy?
I did watch some of the movies, even though it's pagan bullshit.
Yo.
But I watched them all when we were younger. The movies were, like, good, but I stopped watching after it was, like, so many that it was just, like, we're trying to milk the franchise.
So did you watch, like, 3?
3 and then 4. I don't think I saw, like,
Did you ever read
the
the
Phoenix
books?
one. No,
No, we
absolutely
didn't
not.
read
The
the
movie's
books.
always better than the books, and reading is literally 100 centuries ago. I'm just kidding. I do read nonfiction a lot, but I don't read books like that.
But, like, when you were little, you didn't...
Frog and Toad and
These
Winnie the
came out
Pooh.
when we were, like, in middle school. school.
That's pretty much it.
Nah, I feel like all the kids that like that, when I was growing up, I was like, these kids are like dorks. Not now. I'm saying then, though.
That was me then.
I
Yeah,
know.
but
Like
we're
my
talking
sister,
like
my
guys.
sister liked it. I was like, let's just go.
Like if
outside
you're
and do
too
something.
into Harry Potter, it's like you kind
I
of
went there for my bachelor.
kind of need to get your ass
to
kicked.
Harry Potter world.
You're cool.
Jeez.
That wasn't sarcastic.
Yeah.
Harry Potter world. I love it.
I mean, we did the dolphin game, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Can you drink there? You can, right?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about like Disney. I would, or even that place. I wouldn't do any of the rides. I get like.
You're.
fucked up.
Yeah. Nah, Epcot is the worst theme park when you're a kid, but when you're an adult with all the food and the alcohol, it's like all different countries. Like as a kid, it kind of sucks because it has like the worst rides. It's not as fun.
Did you go to Disney?
Yeah, like 10 times in a row.
Really?
to
So
Epcot
your
this
parents?
year.
Privileged as fuck.
Wow.
I went to Epcot this year with like my niece and nephew and like my family. The lines are so long for all the food and the booze that it's like ridiculous. It's like not.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's.
But
You
we
would also-
went
You
during
know
the
what you're
wine
getting
fest.
into.
In Disney, though, it's
Yeah.
gotten so much, like, worse now in terms of cost. It's like, oh, you want a churro, $18, but they'll make the churro, like, so ridiculously long, it's, like, not even practical. Like, hot pretzel with cheese, $18.99.
Yeah.
Like, who does that?
Yeah. No, I'm good. See
Yeah,
it. for
Disney was great, man. As a kid, we'd do Magic Kingdom, Universal, MGM,
now. You want to hear a funny story?
wild times.
We
Bro, King Kong ride, that shit was real up until like 5 years ago. I realized it's not a real gorilla; it's a robot.
Dude, I fucking hate those rides.
Why?
Cause I'm scared.
Man,
no, the feeling of
allergic
like
to fun.
the feeling of that drop. I hate it. I'll go over a bump driving, and I'll be like, I don't like this feeling, dude. Do you remember Ariel, Mazzy?
Yes.
We were in. It was I don't know 2000, I believe, and we go there. So I'm like 12, and we're there, and all of a sudden we're at what's the water park one? Animal.
Typhoon Lagoon, and there was the
Where?
Animal Kingdom, Blizzard Beach.
Yes, Blizzard
Oh.
Beach. Yeah,
Summit
dude.
Plummet, the world's highest water slide.
Yeah, I wouldn't go down that. But we were there walking around, and all of a sudden we hear, "Hey, Mian!" We're in the middle of Orlando. My dad's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Look over, Ariel's dad, like, "What's up?" Ariel's there, who's like,
lives a few blocks from you.
"No, just took yes.
Like he lives a few blocks from you, happens to see you in,
town,
Orlando.
a town of 3,000 people. I don't know if that's true. It's 3 miles, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, grew up the whole nine. Family friend. Hey, man. We walk up. I'm like, when you're 12, you're like in that awkward stage. And I've known Ariel since pre-K.
Yeah,
was
like
that
4 or
3?
5, yeah, something like that.
Before. And then, yeah, my whole life. She's like standing there. I'm in my awkward stage-ish. She's there, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, covering my eyes, like, hey. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's great.
But that was the only time I went to Disney, was that. It's not my cup of tea. I'd rather head up the shore. Just chill on the
Yeah,
beach.
but you're not like a, you were more of a, I feel like you're a relaxed vacation guy, not like a do shit vacation guy.
Her brother said it the best. People, when they take vacations, like to not do what they like to live their vacation the way they don't live their life. So their day to day, her brother and sister-in-law, is pretty straightforward. Teacher, government employee, right? Like 9 to 5,
At a desk doing the
straightforward.
classroom this.
Like just pretty straightforward. So when they went on their honeymoon, how many days? 10?
Yeah, like 2 weeks-ish or something.
2 weeks. Let's bike through Europe. So not only are you doing...
It was a wine tour through France where they slept in castles. Like,
So not
That sounds
only...
pretty sick, actually.
it was
The castle and the drinking part? Sure. Not only are they doing stuff every day, the stuff they have to do is extreme exercise in order to get to the next thing to do the thing. We went on our honeymoon. We didn't move more than 500 feet from where we were sleeping.
But
And
I
that was
wanted
it.
to do some stuff.
Which we did.
Yeah,
We went on the beach walk.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, we just walked on the beach.
Yeah, some people are into like zip lining or like let's hike the mountains and do that.
I'd rather just. I mean, look, I'm not saying I would.
If
never
I
do it. It's just,
visit,
annoying.
so I visited my buddy Sam in San Fran, so we went in like 4 days. We went to, he had tickets from his company that people didn't take to a Ja Rule and Ashanti concert, so that was pretty wild. So we pre-gamed, went out. We went to a burrito place at 1 a.m., one of 3 places. So that was the post-night
like
food.
a local burrito place or like a.
Yeah, kind of I guess a Salangino's cheesesteaks in Philly. The lines are out like that. You got to go to one of these 2 burrito places at night. So we did that and hit the bars and everything. Then we went during the day and we were out in this field. So we did a bunch of stuff. Had a nice truffle, and that was its own.
Do you like that shit?
It's okay.
I feel like it's way overhyped.
It was enjoyable for the day. We're catching up. I'm meeting some of his friends in that. There's people out there with dogs and.
Okay, so if I give you a vacation, you want a free vacation.
Right. I'm saying that was my trip. So then we also did. I went and got Sushirito. It's a franchise out there. It's burrito sushi. This was years ago when that was just coming out.
Sushi.
Yes. And we did a bunch of different things. We went to Napa and we did wine tasting, but there was a lot of traveling and barring. So we did fun things like that. But when it comes to that's more visiting a friend. Same thing if I go to Vegas. I want to have it packed with a million things. If I'm going to I'm going to a resort in Florida, I literally want to be in a chair and drink 800 pina coladas and die.
Okay, so you're okay, but yeah, but what do you prefer to do? Whatever the
I
thing
don't
calls
consider
for.
visiting people. I don't consider Vegas or visiting friends a vacation. I view that as taking a trip. I want to do things. A vacation, I want to do absolutely nothing. Vacation, I want room service. I want restaurants located close by.
Yeah.
I want to interact with no taxi drivers or transportation people.
100%.
I want to just be there.
Dude, so Dave goes to me 2 days ago. He's like, yo, you want to go with me to Vegas? And I was like, yeah, I guess. When are you going? He's like, August. And I'm like, okay, let's rock and roll. Talked to Freeman the other day. He's like, yeah, let me know. You can dump it. Let me know what's the deal. We'll talk about it.
Our
So
buddy
it's
Freeman lives in Vegas full time, so he is the resident tour guide, hook up with new spots. It's pretty legit. Because this podcast is pretty wide reaching at this point. You gotta explain it.
But yeah, you may have to book it at the same time.
Oh, Bookmas trip? I'm in.
Yeah, it'll be
What's
fun.
it for? A little vacay?
He's going down there to get certified, so he's gonna be tied up all day. I can just I'm going to want to just chill by the pool and
Gotcha.
do nothing.
How many days are we thinking?
I think it's 3. So basically, I'm inviting you to Dave's trip.
Nice.
But why did Dave invite you? Because he's teaching at what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll go do that with him. He's getting certified. The thing he's getting certified at is at the
Teaching exceedingly weak people
No.
with low muscle mass?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, he's doing his certification at the UFC gym.
Oh,
He's like, would you want to
sick.
go? It's like,
That's sick.
Yeah. I want to hit up that plunge pool. Do you watch Embedded or no?
No.
Oh, let's talk about that, dude.
Talk about what?
The fights tonight. Did you see who's fighting?
Oh, Covington and Usman?
Yeah.
It's going to be a
Look, I'm
great
thinking about
fight.
putting in a fight. So we're in bed this morning.
I can promise you one thing. Whoever I bet on is losing.
Dude.
Because we are on the coldest run of my life, I believe, 0 for 11 on my last pick.
So Emily and I have this thing called, she'll be like, oh, show me internet stuff. Because she's like, I don't know, show her funny videos, right?
Memes,
Oh,
catching
yeah, whatever. Yep.
When you have to explain 3
Yep,
memes back.
Yep. I do the whole thing. And I'll be like this. She'll be like, what does this mean? I'll be like,
It's too far back.
okay.
I
So,
don't say what does this mean? He'll like
Force you to learn it.
No, I'll say something, and he'll be like, "Oh, that reminds me of that thing," and act like I know it. And he'll be like, "You don't know what I'm talking about?" I'm like, "No, I don't know what
No,
you're
but
talking
sometimes
about."
I'll show you.
And he pulls up a vine from like 6 years ago that like has nothing to do with anything else. I'm like, where do you have storage space in your brain for all of?
No, this is what happened. This is
the
what she's talking. No, stop.
You still stand by his side.
No, this is what she's talking. She's talking about something very specific that happened
It
yesterday.
happens all the time.
She was like this. She was like, yeah, I'm wearing this tomorrow at the game.
Nice. Oh, you're going to the game.
Yeah.
Look at you, bro. Mister, I don't like to do much. You're going to the game.
We're going to the
Vegas.
Giants-Dolphins games, combined win record of 4, I think. And we don't even have tickets yet. We're going to probably buy them tomorrow at the stadium.
I guarantee you they're not going to be expensive.
That's my dad was like, I'm not worried about tickets. So yesterday I was like, there's 2 things. One is what she's talking about. She was like, she said something and I was like, yeah, it's like, and I start laughing. She's like, what's funny? I'm like, oh, that, I sounded like the Vine. I was like, you know the one. She's like, no. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, you do. Pull it up, and it's the little kid where he's like fighting with the other kid, and he's like, and he's making and the other kid goes, ham sandwich. He goes, yeah, fucking, yeah, ham sandwich. She goes, not only have I never seen that, how is that stored in your brain? Because I will I'll never think about this again. So that's what she was talking about. But you're talking about, when I show her something, she's like, and I'll laugh, she's like, why is that funny? And I'm like, okay, check it out. So 3 memes ago was this, and now it's this, and blah, blah, blah.
Dude, you weren't big on the moth memes.
No, dude.
Dude, I was big on the moth memes.
Mm.
There's some underground shit that's like real
Wait,
good.
what were we talking right before that?
The trip, UFC gym, the plunge, in bed.
No, not the plunge.
So do I watch in bed?
Internet embedded. No. Oh, the fight.
Hub.
The fight. Oh, that's what happened. So so this morning she's like, show me internet stuff. So I'm showing her shit, right? I pull up the site and I'm like, I wonder how long it's going to take her to realize what I'm doing. So I start scrolling. I hit parlay. I hit MMA. She goes, I thought we learned our lesson. That any time you bet on UFC, you never win. So that being said, I probably will bet $50 on the fights tonight. So without going too much into it, Colby Usman, who do you got?
Oh, let me pull my phone up so we can get the card. And in the words of a great man that I love, let's break down the card.
Yeah. This is definitely the bootleg version of like Below the Belt and all those podcasts I talk about.
Cool.
This.
We'll start bantamweight. Petr Yan versus Uriah Faber.
Okay, we're doing a 15-second or under. Choose
Cool.
and move on.
You go.
I love him to death. I hate betting against him, but Jan is coming for heads.
Yan is coming for heads too, and Uriah, I think it might
He won't be
time
done.
to call it
He won't be
quits.
done after this fight.
Oh
but
no,
he's
he has 45 fights. He's got at least 15 more.
Yeah, he's not done after this. Somebody ain't winning this.
Marlon Moraes versus Jose Aldo, coming off a loss in May.
You go.
I'm gonna have to go with Aldo. My heart's there, and he was making a run back to go like for the title until he lost.
I will wait.
I don't care.
Okay.
I think he's still got more in the tank.
Cool.
Except that weight cut looked brutal if you saw those photos, but I'm still sticking with my guy.
Great. He's toast, dude. I love him. I respect him. I love him. You cut that much weight. He looks bad. He's got no water in his brain. One shot to the head, and he's going to Queer Street. Toast. Rouse.
All right. Germaine De Randamie versus Amanda Nunes.
You know, Dave was. I was talking to Dave before. He was like, "Yeah, my trainer's fighter's fighting tonight." I'm like, "Oh," he goes, "Duran something." I go, "You mean Germaine De Randamie?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dude, she's a killer. She's fighting. Now she's not gonna win, but she's a badass chick. The GOAT."
Go Nunes. Let's go. All right, Max Holloway versus Alexander Volkanovski.
Did you see what GW posted?
No.
So GW
Volkan.
posted.
Oh, yes, I did.
Did you see what I commented?
No.
I commented, like, really, or are you serious, or something along those lines. Your brother commented underneath, like, you heard it here first.
Okay.
So that means they both.
No, I think my brother was commenting, knowing my brother, like, pumping up GW, saying, like, you heard it here first, like, you heard it from GW first. That's Volkanovski. I don't know if that was my brother putting his stamp that that's his call. I think because...
No.
Yes,
No,
he's
no,
a
no,
hype
no,
man.
No.
When my brother likes somebody, he hypes them. He's a hype man.
Okay.
That's how I took it as. You heard it here first.
Heisem said this today. He goes, dude, Volkanovski is just, he's not as good as Edgar. And Edgar, we saw how that turned out. He's like, Holloway's going to win. And do you see how big Holloway is compared to him? Like 7 inches. What's the weight, or the height?
We got 5'9" versus 5'5". But Volkanovski's reach is longer.
He's not going to get anywhere near him. He's not going to wrestle him. Holloway's going to pick him apart. Now, might not be a bad bet to toss in.
I'm going to go with Volkanovski.
Nah, Holloway. Dude, he's the man.
And
And Emily likes his kid.
Oh, well, that changes everything for me. So, we're going to be on opposite sides
Chicken
for
wing and
Aldo
Coming
and Volkanovski Holloway.
This
We
one,
both
though?
took Nunez and Jan. Kamaru Usman, the champ, versus Colby Covington. Who do you got?
Okay. I want to make a few things clear. They're both killers. Is that the Hook one?
Yo, bro.
Yeah, do you want the other one?
No, Hook.
Let's go.
All right. They're both killers. I listened to a lot of breakdown. A lot of Shale Sonnen breakdown. And, can you pass it to me? And thanks. And he was like, he said this is the most even fight he's ever seen for a title. Like, this guy's good in it, this guy's good in this. Usman beat who his last fight?
He beat Woodley and then he like brutally knocked someone out, right?
Beat Woodley. So everyone's like, he beat Woodley, beat Woodley, beat Woodley. Everyone's going nuts.
Woodley didn't look near his best, but he dominated the fight.
I agree. Woodley
Dominated.
didn't look his best. Covington beat Lawler his last fight.
And looked the best he's ever looked. It was dominating.
I am Team Colby.
Okay. Usman,
But I do like Usman. I don't care who wins, but
I will
I
say
think
this.
Colby's going to win.
Usman with the face paint
Amazing.
is a whole nother
High
level. I don't know. Also, Usman, I think he had a hernia. Young Jamie looked that up. I think he had a hernia. He came out after he beat Woodley. Like, it was some type of like, oh, he had a hernia or some type of injury. And that's why you'll sometimes get like a bulge in your stomach. His belly button was like sticking out. Before he stepped in the ring, he pushed his thumb into his belly button. Yes. And I thought it was
on
like...
video?
Probably you could pull it up if you have the other fight. It looked like he like pressed a button to activate himself, and then he beat the crap out of Woodley the whole fight. So ever since I saw that with how determined he was,
Dude, I literally...
in my head, I feel like he's an animal with the face
think
paint,
Usman?
with everything.
Wow.
Usman.
Yeah, it's going to be good. The fights will be on.
Covington
tonight,
is a beast, great athlete. I wouldn't be surprised either way.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I mean, yeah.
But Usman's wrestling is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but he's like Nigerian, like Olympic team or whatever country he's from. He was like,
Colby's that American grass-fed, dude.
doesn't matter, dude.
And I also would love to see him bring the belt to the White House. That'd be like dope.
That would be cool.
It'll be good. Yeah, the fights will be on tonight, which is good. I'm sure we're gonna end up playing games tonight, which is gonna get us all fired up.
Cool.
What time is it?
6:05. We're about that time. Should we
No.
wrap this up?
Nah, I got a little bit more. But yeah, tonight's gonna be a good time, and this will end up airing.
So wait. So how is this possible? Since we're on opposite sides of Covington and Usman, since we can't win a bet, how are both guys going to lose? Fan Man comes in, DQs both guys.
Yeah, no,
There's no way someone can win the fight. We're both on opposite sides.
Yeah, it's whoever we. Yeah.
It's a majority draw.
Yeah. Nah. And the Connor fight, I think I'm gonna have a big party for that. A fucking
That'll
ripper.
be sick.
Yeah.
That was just announced, what, today or a few days ago?
No, like a week or so ago. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, tonight's gonna be fun. We should just do a podcast after or before every party that we go to. But we won't.
We gotta start going to more parties then.
Yeah. Well, I've already dubbed. We have Friendsgiving. Jess and Jim have Halloween. We have Friendsgiving. Dave and Joe have Friendmas. We are taking over St. Patty's Day.
Okay.
And the parade here is dope.
I think me and Dusty should do 4th of Friendmas because of his birthday being around it.
Friendmas in July.
There you go.
Or
no.
That would be pretty good. But you guys did New Year's Eve. What? That was just last year.
I mean, we could do something again.
Nah. Do you have plans or no?
No.
Yeah, me neither. We might go to Patello, but it's so much money. And
Not after you hit this parlay, baby.
Mm.
Let's go.
Dude, the bet I wanted to put in was like 50 to win 600.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do so. I'll dabble around for 50 bones, but I got BIU coming up, so
Yeah.
like it's bad.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So when is this one gonna air?
This?
Yeah. Because this is our third. This is
Yeah.
gonna end up airing. So if we should. When is New Year's Day? Like that fucking Saturday or some shit?
New Year's Day is a Wednesday.
The 29th, I think, is a Saturday.
Sunday.
Alright, then let's air the first one on the 28th.
Cool.
And then that leaves 28, what? And then can you just go through it real quick?
28th, and then 4th, 11th.
So this will air right after January, and then in between that time, we'll start getting rocking and rolling.
Oh, of course.
Official HAO Show on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Barn,
The book.
just wherever. And we'll commit to this for a
HAO.
whole year.
Of course.
And if it's just like my mom and your mom watching and commenting, then
My son's podcast is the best podcast. No one's ever done better.
dude, great. All right, good shit. Let's wrap it up.
We
Peace.
out.